Cheers.
Refresh.
Refresh, it's the best. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
First podcast. First episode.
Hey guys, welcome in to the Truth of Her podcast. I'm Gab,
I'm Caitlin.
and this is our first ever podcast. I'm really excited.
It is very exciting. We've also laughed a lot because this is the first one.
Yes, we literally couldn't hold it together about 5 seconds ago.
We've had to regroup a few times, but we're here.
Yeah,
We're here,
we're doing it.
and it's happening.
Yeah, so I think this episode's going to be mostly just about us telling you a little bit about ourselves and talking a little bit about what we're going to be going into further on in later episodes. But
Yeah. I think this one's more like focusing on us introducing ourselves briefly with a little bit of our story.
Yeah.
And then, a little touch on what is going to be in the podcast.
And we'll say this now before, just in case we forget later on, we will be doing fortnightly episodes. They'll be released on, we'll try to do Apple, but we're going to mainly release on Spotify. And also we'll show little bits and pieces on Instagram. So make sure you're following us over on the Truth of Her podcast on Instagram. And
sometimes they'll be like on the stories on there too, like send in your stories if you want us to share them. Like it could be anonymously, not anonymously. Also like question boxes about questions you may have that we can answer on the podcast. So that will be on Instagram as well. So just keep up to date with those updates there.
you can put a little notification bell on for stories, just so if you do want to put your little stories in and you don't want to miss out, that's also a good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
You take it away, sister girl.
So, like I said, I'm Gab. I'm 24 years old. I am a mum to 2 boys, 4 and 6 years old. They are both neurodivergent. My eldest has autism level 3 and ADHD. My youngest is undiagnosed, but pretty sure he's got ADHD, and I am also undiagnosed ADHD. I should probably get that sorted soon, because
It's on the list.
to do later. I am in a relationship with my soulmate. I'm obsessed with him. He has actually, I met him online in January 2025 after I left a 9-year relationship that was no longer serving me, but we'll get more into that later on. But my man's actually from New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. That man flew over here to be with her and her children, okay?
After
King.
not long of us
King.
knowing each other,
Yeah.
he was like, I love you. I'm going to literally move
Move countries.
countries for you.
And step into that role.
Yeah, and he's done it amazingly. I'm so
He's literally
happy.
the best. He's literally the best.
Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm a photographer. I'm a full-time photographer. So I do that working every day. I'm either doing admin. If I'm not doing admin, I'm editing. And if I'm not editing, I'm out taking the photos. So do that full-time. I have previously been a social media manager and a content creator. What else? I've owned a baby business in the past. In 2020,
That's
I
pretty
owned
cute.
2 tribes. And that was fun. I just couldn't maintain it once I had my youngest. I just found having 2 kids and an e-commerce business was just a lot, especially when you don't have that partner support, which I didn't at the time. Now I do, which is amazing. So I'm able to uphold this business and love it. But yeah, no, that's a little bit about me. A fun fact, I have a metal rod on my back. I had a scoliosis surgery in 2015, sorry. And so I had scoliosis, my back was all crooked, I'd walk weirdly. It was not a vibe, but got that sorted out, so now I have a big piece of metal on my back.
She can't do a back bend, so you won't see her doing a back bend anytime soon.
I am the airport's favourite customer.
Literally.
But I think that's pretty much, I've got some notes down here just so I'm not holding it. Oh yeah, me and Caity, we met 8 years ago on Australia Day. We went camping and just through mutual friends we met, and then we've known each other for 8 years, but we've been best friends since 2021. So
Yeah,
what's
I
that,
reckon.
5 years now? 5 going on 6? It's 2025. No, that's 5. 5.
Five.
5 years.
Yeah.
And we really grew close once we both had our youngest, because we had them literally 9 weeks apart.
Yeah, well, Arlo was born in November 2021, and then Lily was born in January 2022. So
Yeah,
we kind
it's-
of rode the rough of motherhood together.
And also our eldest are really close in age too. So we're best friends. They have play dates. They love each other. It's chaos, but it's good chaos. It's good chaos.
It
We
is
love
good,
it.
but it is a lot.
Because all of
they're
them,
all neurodivergent.
all of them.
And so are all of we.
All of us. But yeah, no, it's been really good, because like when I first figured out, I was like, something's going on with my eldest. Then Caity was like, oh, I think something's going on with her eldest when it came to ASD, ADHD. So we really have like rode that train together, which has been really good, having that support system and that network, just, you know, having each other's
In the
backs.
trenches of motherhood.
Yeah,
Yeah. Another additional to your fun fact, I'm 8 years older than her.
yeah. I'm only a baby. I'm
So
24.
she's just a little baby.
I'm a little baby.
She always calls me old.
But she's not. She's actually, genuinely, we should put a box on the story. But now they know.
But I'm going to have...
Yeah.
We should do a box before we release this episode and see
Yeah.
what people how old people think I am.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But she's 32. I'm 24. But we're the best friends that anyone could ever have.
For the wolf pack. And with Mikey, with her love, Mikey, I am the ultimate third wheel.
But we love it. We love that little third wheel. But,
Like, I nap in their bed with them. Okay?
but hey, maybe not for long. Maybe
Hey.
not for long.
Hey, maybe not for long.
We don't know.
Maybe I'll be branching away from the third wheel.
I hope
I don't
so.
know. Hey!
This bitch makes me pull tarot cards all the time. Where's my husband?
Hey, it's a balance of trust in the universe, become the woman who attracts that, but also, where the fuck is he?
And she's got ADHD, so do I. We're
Yeah, I want
impatient
it
girlies.
Now. Even though I know everything needs to align beautifully and divinely, but also like, come on, man. Come on, brother.
Where you at?
What universe?
Literally.
In what universe are you in? Anyways.
But yeah, that's a little bit about me. We previously got a dog. December 1st, we got a dog each. We got
Siblings, they're siblings.
little cavoodles. They're really cute, but they're menaces.
Yeah.
I've got the boy, Bear.
And I have the rat girl, Pearl. She is the rat of the pick.
Look, they're cute, but they're puppies. So they get into things they shouldn't. They wee, they poo everywhere. Sort of vibe.
Puppy training and toilet training is a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a
Especially
lot.
when you have 2 kids, you run a business, trying to just do your life things in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. But the kids love them.
Yeah. That's it.
Pearl is a bit of like a therapeutic dog for my eldest. So it's just getting over the line of like training her to you know, get out of that puppy stage.
That's same with Luca. Luca
Yeah.
loves Bear, but Bear nearly took off Luca's ear the other day.
Yeah, that did happen. Lily tries to pick Pearl up by her neck. And I'm like, can we not strangle the dog?
Literally
Maybe.
Arlo with Bear. Yeah. So our poor dogs. Honestly, that's probably just the revenge. Them pissing and shitting everywhere is probably just the revenge.
But we cop it,
We do cop it.
not the kids. It's us.
Yeah. They don't understand that though. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. On to Caity.
So, my name is Caitlin. I go by Kate or Caity. I'm 32, mum of 2. I have a daughter who's 4 and a son who's 6. They're both neurodivergent. My daughter is undiagnosed, but pretty confident she's ADHD, in the process of getting that diagnosed. My eldest, which is my son, is diagnosed ADHD, and I'm in the process of getting him diagnosed with autism, thinking like level 1 or 2. So we bond on that journey too, like Gabby said, because we have very similar, I guess, experiences of motherhood as neurodivergent women ourselves, because I'm diagnosed ADHD, ADD last year, but also because our children are neurodivergent and have autism.
Yeah, I think we share very similar paths.
Yeah.
Even since kids. Like,
Even our childhood is quite similar.
yeah,
Like
it,
our
like literally
wounds, our experiences, yeah,
Going-
our attachments.
Yeah, going from childhood to literally now, if we were to write everything down to the things that we've been through, very, like, so similar, and very similar outcomes and our perspective on things and what we've learnt and lessons. Yeah, very, very similar.
We are similar in a lot of ways. So in April last year, I left my 9-year relationship, which was a marriage, because that wasn't serving me, but we will go into way more in depth of our previous relationships. That's another thing we're aligned with. Like, we both had 9-year relationships that were not serving us and really disconnected us from our truths. And we both then became single mums. Gabby obviously found her love and her king, and I am still a single mum at the moment. So I am a counsellor and also a women's coach. So I've done that online on the side as like a passion project for, this is my 3rd year, which I absolutely love. But I also, previous to that, was a high school youth counsellor, which I actually left last month to go all in on my business, which is super exciting. So now I am full-time in my business, which is my purpose and my passion and my soul.
Yeah.
Prior to that, fun fact, which a lot of people don't guess about me, is I worked in corrections for 10 years and I was a parole officer. So that was like a huge chunk of my career. I started there when I was just like freshly 20 and like quit in 2020, the end of 20.
Was it 23?
20,
not 24.
whenever I turned 30, because it was 10 years, 20 to 30. It's 2023. End of 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally December. So it was like 1 month shy of 10 years. So yeah, I did that. Just looking at my notes. That's all I got. I guess like because I don't have a relationship at the moment, really what I've been focusing on for the last, however long, since leaving my marriage and then also going through some experiences and learning more about myself, is like really learning to be alone and going into the depths of what it means to be alone and really like working on myself to feel really connected and anchored into my, ingrained into the wood. Feel really anchored in my truth and feel really strong in the relationship with myself, so that when the correct and the right relationship for me comes along, it is coming at me from a place of me being able to choose if it aligns and adds value to my life, rather than a need out of like lack or, a want for connection. So yeah, that's pretty much.
I think another fun fact about you is she used to dance.
Yeah, I did used to dance when I was younger.
Yeah.
I used to dance when I was younger, and then I also had like a little like period of pole dancing.
Saucy. She loves the sauce.
I will actually tell you something. I love sauce on all of my stuff. I don't aside from that type of saucy, just another fun fact, I love sauce. I love gravy.
Oh no, she's getting it all wrong. She loves salt. She loves chicken stock cubes.
Oh,
She is a chicken salt.
chicken salt. I will lick it out of the bottom.
You know those little chicken stock squares?
No!
She loves
It's trauma.
them. But you know what?
Okay, from trauma.
Yum. Whenever there's like fish and chips and there's like the yellow chicken salt, and I'll find the one with the most chicken salt on it, I'll just like...
Yeah, literally.
I
ask
love
for
it.
extra chicken salt. Oh, I love chicken salt. And I love sauce. Like, literally flood my plate with gravy. Flood it.
I love ranch. Do you like ranch?
It's all right.
I love ranch
love
on my
it.
pizza. That's a very Britney Spears thing, apparently.
Did you know Britney Spears is crashing out right now and
I
just
know.
got arrested?
I know. What's the go with that?
Makes me feel more normal that the world is quite intense at the moment.
But a lot of stars do go through those things. Like, I
But
feel...
she's done it before. She didn't shave her head yet this time, though. Yet.
But hey.
I have been there. I've considered it.
No
judge.
No judging.
No judgy.
But
I get it.
feel like we probably have all been in a bit of a crash out mode at some time in our life. Not shave your hair crash out.
Hey, some people may have, and that's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I get it.
But we've all been through a little crash out.
A little?
Some people maybe just a little, but some people major.
Big. I've been through multiple crash outs. Anyways, So yeah, I think that's kind of like a little introduction into us, an introduction into like what we're going to be talking about. Basically, like I'll just shoot some stuff and then you can add in like where I've missed or if you know whatever. So basically, we're going to be talking about like literally like the journey of becoming who you truly are, our experience of that, also like
motherhood, having having children with disability and going through the journey of motherhood, which is not easy. We actually have someone that will come and talk on the podcast that is also a mum, and she has a daughter with Down syndrome, which is my niece. My niece has Down syndrome. But we'll definitely do an episode down the track with that. We have also
even getting a naturopath on. My naturopath has agreed to come on and talk about like really whatever she wants. But I said maybe like around like women's hormones and stuff like that, because that's been a crucial part for me, leaving my marriage and repairing my health
to be the best version of herself.
Yeah. So we'll get her on and get her to talk about the importance of all of that as well, because like healing is an internal and external journey.
Yeah, I feel like it comes all back to the gut. The gut is like...
Oh, there's a lot to do with the gut, yeah.
And that's what I think the naturopath will talk a lot about, and the hormone thing and everything. But
and like also a lot of what we're going to be talking about, because it's just like my bread and butter as well, is the nervous system.
Yeah.
The nervous system and how that plays a huge part in you feeling safe to be who you are, and also like figuring out who you are and moving through life that is your life, like not just letting it happen to you.
Absolutely. And I feel like a lot of people don't truly understand their nervous system and how it works, and they don't understand why they're getting triggered and why they're feeling a certain way, and it all comes back down to that nervous system. So we'll definitely touch a lot on that. Katie's so knowledgeable because of her business and what she does.
I love it.
So
I love it.
That we'll talk about healing and trauma. We'll talk about business. We'll have a few podcast business episodes. We'll even maybe invite someone on that's another business owner, a woman-based business owner.
Yeah.
We'll talk about our past relationships and how they unfolded and how they ended.
What we learned.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also just becoming who we are today. Like,
yeah, for sure. And I think like the
also,
blocks.
Yeah. Also, we'll do episodes about funny things that have happened, not only to us, but we'll read out stories like things that are funny. Like we listen and we don't judge episodes. Am I the asshole? You know, those sort of episodes.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be super fun.
I think this space, like the intention of this space genuinely is just what basically happened was we started sharing like just us being us together on our personal pages, and we had so many requests of like, you have to start a podcast, like you have to do that, like you're so funny, you know, they're like you guys are goals and stuff like that. So I think it's like we want this space to be like a safe community space for women where you can come in and be like, fuck, like they get me, like you can come in here and rest and listen and have fun and like learn to not take life so seriously and pick up some tools on how to heal. And yeah, because
it's relatable.
It is relatable.
Yeah.
It's real. It's authentic. Like we are not perfect. We are just unapologetically us, and that's taken a lot for us to get there. So
absolutely. And like we've said in previous stories on Instagram about the podcast, you will hear us stim and say weird stuff, and we won't cut that out. That's just a part of who we are, and it's just showing that we're allowed to be ourselves and be our true, authentic selves, no matter who's listening, who's watching.
100%.
And it's giving you the permission to do the same, because nothing and no one is out to get you. This is your life. You get to live it, and you get to make it as juicy and scrumptious as you want. And this is just your permission slip. We'll also talk about manifestation.
Oh,
that's a big one.
Oh, and embodiment. I forgot
Yes.
to add in like another thing about like my business is embodiment. So like basically we'll be talking about as well like Gabby's experience, and then also what I teach in my business and work with my clients on is like actually truly having your own back and healing and peeling back the layers and embodying the woman who has all the things that she says that she wants, and going through the hard shit and regulating yourself and in creating that internal trust so that you can actually receive and step into that juicy life that it is that you want. So I think like embodiment too, like even within business, relationships, everything.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of like normalizing ADHD.
Absolutely.
Because
It's
we
such
have
a-
very different types. Like I'm ADD, ADHD. We're not sure, she hasn't got diagnosed yet what she is, but like I think talking about the differences and how that shows up as women, because it's so different in women, because there's also hormones and stuff like that as well. Another thing, PMDD.
Oh,
PMDD, mental health.
that's
that
a
type
whole episode in itself.
I struggle. Well, I used to struggle really bad with PMDD.
It's so important to bring awareness to PMDD because a lot of women, we all know when you have your period or before your period, there's hormones. There's a lot of hormones. It's heightened. And we can get either angry, moody, sad, extra happy, flirty, whatever the feelings are. But for a lot of women, there can be a really depressive episodes and really like depths of sadness and not knowing what to do with your life. And that can be a form of PMDD. And like, not a lot of people know about it.
No, well, I guess I only really found out about it in 2022 when I had my daughter, and I just wondered what was happening to me every month. Like, it was like I was fine, and then a switch would flick, and I was like low, depressed, like really questioning my whole life and all of those things. So I think it's not as known about as it should be.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think talking about it too, like, could be enough to like spark up some people to be like, wow, maybe that actually sounds a little bit in alignment. And it's also like you get really like frustrated or overstimulated a lot easier sometimes. It could be enough to spark it up to be like, maybe I should look in to see if I have that. And then that's where my naturopath will come in helpful, because she has literally helped me essentially really nearly fully heal my PMDD with natural supplements.
I feel like we should get a doctor on. I feel like that'll be really handy to talk about women's hormones and then have a following episode.
We could even try and get someone in who's like a women's hormones specialist.
I think it's just like when it comes to the woman body, it's quite literally like there's a million ropes and they're all tangled up. So you have to figure out what
and
is
every
the first
woman's
one.
body is different.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
they're all, you know, like, I think too, like, we'll also talk about taking care of your body again.
Yeah.
Like, and the experience of, I guess,
self-care.
like deep self-care, but also discipline.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
that's so super important.
Discipline, consistency, and like actually showing yourself that you can trust yourself.
And I think discipline, a lot of people think discipline is a bad thing. It's not.
Discipline saved my life.
Absolutely. Like Caity went to a retreat not long ago and she's come back. And how many kilos have you lost?
Since April last year, I've lost 17 kilos. And since October, I've lost 10. From discipline.
Discipline.
And consistency. And that may sound like, oh my God, no, discipline, it's really harsh. Discipline is so closely linked to like self-respect and self-trust. And if you can master that, game
over.
Game changes. Like, I am the happiest, healthiest, fittest I've ever been. And I'm 32 years old.
Yeah.
Like, discipline. I'm in my business full time. Discipline. Like,
Yeah.
same as you. Like, when she has like all of these like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos to edit, discipline.
Yeah.
She gets the result done. She shows up for herself. She shows herself self-respect. She values her business. She actions it. Discipline.
Yeah. And I think like all of these things that we've been talking about, they'll be their own episodes. There'll be so much more
100%.
depth into it.
We've got a lot.
We've got a lot to unpack.
lot
and
to
even
talk
like
about.
spirituality,
intuition, spirituality.
So yeah,
intuition, the
mindset.
universe,
Oh, absolutely.
the subconscious, attachment styles. Like, it's, the world is your oyster.
Literally.
There's literally like the limit does not exist. Like, we will be covering everything. Boundaries. Like, if you follow my business page, think of everything in that plus amplified by like both of our experiences, what she knows, like what she's bringing in, her, you know, her skills and knowledge in her business and her life and herself and all the things. It's going to be lit.
And then also add on the fact that we will be bringing people in that have their own knowledge, their own stories, their own skills in whatever department that they are knowledgeable in. So there's just so much coming.
100%. And I think like as we go too, there's going to be certain things that we talk about, and then that's going to activate something else for us to be like, we should talk about that. Or when you guys send your questions in, or there's anonymous boxes and stuff like that, it'll prompt further depth and further conversations. So yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I'm really proud of us.
Absolutely.
And I'm really proud of like you for tuning in, because this is a really, like, we really want this to be a really safe, like wholesome, fun, authentic community. And that is the intention for it. Like that's the intention.
I think we'll also start up a Facebook community.
Yeah.
We'll either call it the Truth of Her community or TTOH, which is a little bit shorter. We'll figure that one out later. But it's just a safe space for women, for mothers, just to ask questions. Tell everyone how your day was, an achievement, a goal, whatever it is. It's a safe space, and so many women will be on there supporting each other.
Yeah, and like it's probably just a reminder that you don't have to be alone, and especially too, like I really, really, like it's been important to me the last few months within my business work with my clients, is like a lot of them are trying to like make new friends and make new connections and feel more confident to be who they are, so they can align with the friends that match that.
Yeah.
So I think this community that we'll create, which is free, will be a really beautiful place for like-minded women like you, because you're all tuning into the same thing. So you've obviously got the same vibe, like-minded women to come together and just support each other and love on each other. And then, you know, if you live local, like to where we live, then, you know, who knows, it could turn into in-person events or
Yeah, I think
anything,
so too.
community, like, you know, yeah.
I feel like I'd love to do, like, host a Women's Day or a Women's Night event, because
Yeah.
my mum actually used to host Girls' Night In, and she's
cute.
done it twice, and that's actually
Come on, Renee, you're the
that's
bloody best.
where she got proposed to by Troy.
At the women's event. Oh,
Yeah.
stop it. Was it actually?
It used to be,
There?
yes.
Was the women event on, or did he just go, did they go there?
Troy was, like, mum hosted it, like, for the whole town,
Yeah.
and then Troy was playing the gig, and then he put up a sign, and everyone started stomping their feet because they were so excited, and because mum wasn't paying attention, and then, yeah.
What did the
that's happened.
sign say?
I don't know. Will you marry me or something?
Oh,
But yeah, that's
Troy.
that was the sweetest thing ever. So like, I would love to follow my own mother's footsteps and host Girls' Night In or Out or whatever it is, and really just shed the light on women are so powerful and so strong and so like important. Like us women, we are powerhouses.
Yeah. Sometimes we just need to get out of our own way, which is why
Yeah.
my business exists too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And another thing, as we're collaborating doing a podcast, but down the track we'll probably collaborate in our businesses as well.
Yes.
That's going to be very exciting.
Stay tuned.
Stay
But
tuned. We
Basically,
can't
I could give a little snip. So basically what I do in my business in coaching containers with women, and like what they come to me with, like their challenges, and I work with them one-to-one over a period of time, weeks, months, whatever it may be. Essentially, I'm taking that out of the online space, keeping the online space out of the online space, into the community, and collabing with Gabriella.
With me.
That's all we'll say for that, because that's
Yeah.
still kind of landing and birthing and working that out.
Yeah.
But that will be like locally, but also I feel like there will be some that are away, but not too far away. So say maybe like...
Retreats, like little retreats, what we'll do together.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
excited. There's
that's
so
our
much
first-
coming.
that's our first episode. Like we said, we're not perfect. This is new. We're not here to be like, you know, profesh as, like, we just want to come here, be real, raw, vulnerable, authentic, and yeah, if you want to tune in, you can, and if not, that's okay too.
And just remember,
Be true to who you are.
be yourself,
Remember to have fun.
and we love you. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.